Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Jane, and I can't do any more to her, so she is done. And all I did last time I left off was just a little bit more highlights, a little more dry brushing on a few little areas and a few little touch-ups, and she is done. And the last thing I did was put a gloss, drop of gloss in her eyeballs just to give her a little bit of a sheen. Uh, I did go back in and there is a little bit of highlights on the cheeks and the nose. It's very, very subtle. There is some pictures of Mary Jane with freckles. Uh, I'm kind of iffy. I don't really trust myself. I think it looked like I would have painted it on, and so we went without the freckle look, and I think she looks pretty darn slick the way she is. So Mary Jane's done. I'm going to get her wrapped up and get her off to its rightful owner. So Mary Jane is done. Also, the Space 1999 tank done as well. I went back in. I put basically a filter wash in the road wheels just to get the rivets. I know the kit's supposed to be like, it's almost bright white, but again, when you look at mine's very subtle shading, and of course, I like to do the not the main tank, but the tank, that's off in the corner. That's just kind of my thing. This kit does not come with decals. You're supposed to get the like Moon Alpha on there. You might be able to source it out or find it on the, just scale them down, print them out yourself. But anyway, other than that, it's pretty fun kit to do. And the only really weak point on here, besides the antenna there, is the gun. I think it's weak right there. But other than that was a fun, quick, and I think it looks pretty darn slick. Again, I don't know if I mentioned it. The track, I put up my paints. The track color is actually dark track with then two washes, a black and brown wash, and then kind of basically a black wash over it, and then just dry brush the cleats on the side. But anyway, I think it turned out pretty darn slick. And of course, bottom of the kit, I do like to show it. I never paint the bottom. It's just one of those. I know a few other gentlemen, they used to put like inscriptions, sayings on the bottom, just in case someone ever picked it up. But anyway, just one of them little things that in modeling that got to have fun with. But anyway, the laser tank, very nice. It does have a couple issues, but anyway, later incarnations should have that solved. Anyway, laser tank is done, and I'm going to get that wrapped up and send that on its way to its owner. While things were drying, that's why you always have multiple projects. Walmart came out with the Alien collection. They came out with the Alien Queen. You get her in two colors. You get her purple and a kind of a reddish color. Well, I got both them, and I actually got a third one because I wanted to paint her all black, and I did. And I should have painted her with the airbrush, but I didn't. I cheated. I actually painted her with a spray paint can. And the beauty of it is she's made out of like two plastics, like hard plastic and a kind of a, not really a vinyl, it's kind of a softer plastic, kind of what they're going to now in action figures. But it gave her a two-tone, gave her a flat and a gloss, which I thought was weird, but I think it turned out pretty darn slick. However, she was tacky. You know how enamel paint gets tacky on leather or vinyl? So I had to take, let me go get it. I found this out many years ago, and I didn't know it at the time, because there's some things you have to paint vinyl, especially in toys. Why is it tacky? Brush on future, and it takes the tackiness out. I just can't believe it. It was the first time I ever, one time I did it, and I was like, oh, now I can, paint anything and don't worry about being tacky, because nothing beats painting something and then it just sticks wherever it's leaning up against. But anyway, that was a little fun project. Just anyway, I think Walmart did the Aliens and the Predators, and they did them in kind of wild colors. If they did them like this, I I don't think you could ever find them in the store, my personal opinion. But anyway, I like them. I think they're absolutely slick. So, Alien Queen done. That's just for myself, but you know, we like to repaint action figures. So, up next, another 3D print. I gotta show the a picture. Where is it? Where is it? Let me find it. Okay. We are going to be building the Speedster. And why is it the Speedster, you say? Because it says it on the sticky note. And what the sticky note says, what we're going to call it. So we're going to call this the Speedster. And I wanted to do this one up next because I do like the colors. White and green. I think that's just I think that'll stand out pretty darn slick. So, we're going to have to see how that's going to work out. It is translucent. You know, it could be a different other resin. I got to figure out how the front end fits onto the back. See, there's her helmet, and it actually fits in something like that. But her hands are already attached to the handles, so I'm going to have to assemble the figure and get her orientation on the bike. You know, see how it goes. The engines, though, this was what shocked me. The kit's light, but the engines are like solid. I don't know why. I'm not an expert in 3D printing, but that's just. But anyway, they do fit. I may have to trim a little bit to get it to. It's almost tight. I don't really want to break it off, but anyway, that's on the to-do list. And I did shoot a little bit of primer on her just so you can see her face. So anyway, it's going to be very fun, and she is up next. So I'm going to probably do her. I'll do her next, and then once I get her moving along, then I'll probably do a second one along with her. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Finished up the laser tank. We finished up Mary Jane. Had a little free time, did Alien Queen, and we are starting Speedster. So that's what we got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.